guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is actually day 2 and I'm nearly at the end of my hike for day 2, but I just wanted to do a bit of an introduction to the video because I spent 24 hours in Ronda hiking around the region, and day 1 was more just it was beautiful and I totally recommend watching it and doing it, but it was just around the lowlands underneath Ronda, whereas today it's been a proper 12-kilometer hike from Ronda to Benaojan. So I'm going to put a link in the description box, so if you're only interested in the 12k hike there, then you can jump straight to that point in the video. And I'm also going to make sure I link to the route that we took, so that if you're actually interested in doing the hike, you can come along on that hike. But yeah, just wanted to put a disclaimer in before the video starts in case you're not really interested in meandering, and I don't want you to think that that's all I did for the whole weekend if you've come here specifically to see a Ronda hike. And anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Albess, and if you're new, and we are in Ronda, which is a pueblo in Malaga. So this is my New Year's Eve destination. So we arrived yesterday by BlaBlaCar, super easy. Came straight from Seville, didn't take much time at all, and our driver was really cute and gave us kind of a local tour guide all the way here. And the scenery on the way here is just amazing. It's beautiful here as well. So if you don't know, this is one of Hemingway's stomping grounds, and I believe also George Orwell's. It's really famous for, they still do one bullfight a year, and for the hikes, and it's just got beautiful scenery. So I wanted to start the new year kind of healthy and with fitness in mind, so we're here to do some hikes instead of having a big party New Year's Eve this year. Yesterday was kind of a funny day, so we got in and someone maybe put our bags in a pile of fresh dog shit. So I think it's a bit of karma, because in my previous video in Seville I actually did a public complaint about everyone not picking up after their dogs, and that is the reason why you should pick up after your dogs, because for the poor tourists. But anyway, we're about to go do this hike now. It looks beautiful, and then we'll get to see the new bridge, so I'll take you there. And welcome to your first glimpse of Puente Nuevo. So it's in English the new bridge, but it was built in the 18th century, I believe. And it's a new bridge because there's a Roman bridge and a Moorish bridge in the pueblo as well. So in comparison, it's new. So just while we're on our way, I wanted to point out, around this area there's heaps of what they call, I think it's called Pueblo Blancos or Pueblos Blancos, and they're essentially just tiny little white villages, and you can see one in the background, I think over here, and they're so pretty. It's so nice because you just see it's trees, or sometimes it's a bit more of a dusty red soil and hills, and there'll just be this tiny little white village in the middle of 2 mountains. It's so cute. It's really beautiful. So we just went for lunch at one of the little cafes in the town, just to make sure that it wasn't going to start raining all over our camera gear, essentially. And now we're going to head back off on the road, and I'm not actually sure where we're going to walk, but we're just going to walk. Vamos! It's a nice baby. It's cold. and I have a bit of a cold. I'm trying to preserve my head. So over there is the cutest dog in the world, and I really want to steal it. I think he's homeless. He's so skinny. I mean, like the most adorable little puppy ever. Come here, please. We'll rescue you. So behind...
Little segue.
Dog segue. But behind us is Ronda. So it's like up on that cliff top there is the actual town. It's so amazing. It looks incredible from here. And that's the new bridge. You can see it there. So Ronda's between two kind of cliff top mountain tops. So they put the bridge obviously. Oh, sorry, Ronda is not between the two. Ronda is across the two. So the bridge has been put there to join the pueblo. So we found a little friend this afternoon while we were hiking, and the people who were around at that time weren't feeding him anything, even though they had food, and we didn't have any food. So we went back up the hill to get some ham for him. Him or her, I'm not sure. Him. And then when we came back down and found him, like everyone had done the same thing. There were like 3 or 4 different cars that had like gone and got food and come back with food. So cute. But it's such a skinny dog, but so pretty, aren't you? Say hello. Say hello. It's so cute. I love you. And it's so young. It's a little puppy.
Yeah, little puppy with needle teeth and everything.
You're so hungry. You nearly bit my finger off. No, not really.
It's got such puppy teeth. Hey, puppy.
Hi.
It's really gentle.
Yeah, it's so gentle, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. You can find it, it's right there now.
Hi.
Hey.
I know, my fingers smell like ham now. This is our 2018 pet. If we could find a way to adopt it and take it back to our pueblo, I think we definitely would. Hello. So nice to see everyone else feeding him too though. Yeah? Happy New Year, everyone!
Happy New Year, eh?
Happy New Year! He's actually very playful. Before you were bouncing around, weren't you?
Alright, come here, come here.
So behind us is the famous bullfighting ring from Hemingway's novels. So I don't think we'll do a tour of it this time because it's like a festival. I don't think it'll even be open. But yeah, just so you know, that's what it is. Feliz Año Nuevo. I think it's like 10, it's not even 10, I think it's like 9, and which is really weird for Spain. Like everything is closed now, so everyone goes and then they have like the New Year's countdown with their family or indoors or whatever, and then they go out clubbing after that. So I think for us, we're just gonna go and find like a hotel bar, probably our hotel bar, and have a few drinks, and so we can count down into the new year. But because we're doing like this healthy New Year's resolution, New Year hiking thing, we don't want to drink that much anyway, which is why we obviously picked like a non-party place. And yeah, and instead of going out at 2 AM, but yeah, that is the plan. I think we're gonna walk around here because it's so beautiful in the evening, and then go for a drink. And it's not from drinking too much, it's cold. So we're gonna try and do one of the walks to to the White Malaga, which is 12k, I think. Yeah, I think I'll be fine, but we'll just see how we go. Oh my gosh, so sneezy. Testing out the new watch. Get going. Oh, whoops. Time to go. So we are a third of the way through this morning's hike. So far we've seen a couple of farmers, a couple of cyclists, a couple of horses, a lot of like vineyards, and a lot of olive trees, and that is about the extent of it. And the weather is absolutely perfect, like really nice. So it should be a good day. My throat is a little bit less than it was this morning. So it's a nice new year. So we have now got 2.5 k's to go and have had the best view for like probably the last kilometer. It's so spectacular, and it is completely void of other humans. I don't think we've seen a human since we got up on this upper track. Anyway, 2.5 k's to lunch. Vamos! Nothingness, just birds and cactus. Woo. And Elise tripping over. We're nearly there, and I am so hungry. My throat and nose are making me speak even worse than usual. I'm so hungry, my stomach has actually started to rumble. Oh yeah, you got yourself some food there, did you?
Quince.
Oh, I love quince jam. Alright, I'll see you at the end of the hike. So we've made it back to Ronda. We when we got to the other town whose name has apparated from my head, we checked the train timetable, and it said on this timetable that the train we needed wasn't running on the 1st of January. So we were like, oh crap, we're gonna have to get a taxi. Then we asked the restaurant guy, and he said, yeah, you can get a taxi after. Then after, he was like, no, there's no taxis running. and all of his friends were having a conversation, and then finally they were calling people to see if they could take us, and eventually they were like, why don't you just catch the train that's in like 5 minutes? So we ran down to the station, and sure enough, the train that they said wasn't running today on the sign was in fact running, and it's the last one of the day is 4:52 p.m. and you can buy your tickets on the train. So if you are going to do that hike, that is what I suggest you do, unless you want to walk 13.7 kilometers back to Ronda. But yes, we've made it. I need to have a shower and a nap, and then probably some more food. I am super duper tired, but that's been actually a really great first day of 2018. Because we hadn't done enough walking today, haha, no, because we realized we hadn't actually taken a shot from the bottom of Puente Nuevo. We decided we would do this little mini hike all the way down, see this around dusk, and then head up, and then have a bath and a relax, which I'm like well and truly in need of by the time we get back up this hill. Guys, so we finally came back and I had a really long bath. I'm so tired I could just like lie on the bed and fall asleep. We're leaving really early tomorrow morning, so there will be no chance for breakfast, so we were like, we better go out and get some dinner, but everything is closed, and like the 1 or 2 places that were open were full, obviously because everything else is closed. Because I'm sick, I didn't want to sit on any of the outdoor tables because it's actually really cold in the evening. So, not really great for the New Year's resolution, but mine had to stop off at Mr. D for some fries and a Coke. So that's the thing that's happening, but I don't feel too bad about it because honestly, we walked like 15-16 Ks today. And we haven't eaten that much. Like we had toast for breakfast, like not really a big lunch either when we stopped at the destination. And I'm so ready for some Maccas. I haven't had any in so long. I'm actually really excited to have a fry, but this will be the last time you see Maccas in a video of mine for a while, I'm sure, I hope. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful to you. I'll put all of the information in the description box below in case you're heading to Ronda and you want to know where we did like our hikes or anything. I haven't really liked this hotel, so I wouldn't recommend this one, but maybe I'll put just a disclaimer so you don't book it. And yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you all again very soon from somewhere else. Bye!